Hello everyone and welcome to Sussex Farm. Well, it probably doesn't look like that to you, but it is. This is going to be our replacement for Kleinhau. The map kept having issues on mine after the update, and then I tried to revert and lost most everything. So yeah, this is what we're playing on now. Same premise as before. I wanted to set up my own farm, so I gave myself a little bit of money, and we've made it ourselves. So taking a look at our map, we own field 21, 22, and 23. And yeah, we're basically going to work out of those. And now we have the slow bee, beehiving mod, the chipper, just a bunch of other things. Like, I wanted to do more than just farming. So I chose a map that had a city-like area, and we're just kind of going to play off of ear right now. So yeah, this is where we set up. I don't know why my yard has a giant hole in it, but it does, and we will work on filling it up with something. So I took the what do you call it, Unimog again, and this is going to be our little sheep truck, our Opal. I think it fits in kind of good. And like I said, I bought some equipment, but not everything that we need. I wanted to kind of leave that up to some people to say, hey, maybe use a Fiat, or maybe use a Fent, because I never use Fent. So here is what we've got. The IT Runner Man that Daggerwin was using, I like it. It's really nice, and I can see why he used it. So we're going to use it, and we're going to do some work with it other than just farming, other than just timber, other than just the bees. We'll do work around the town. Might move some vehicles, some cars for some people, tractors, other things. We're gonna do a little bit of role play in this one, because I think people that do that have a lot more fun in the game. So we're gonna do that. The 8340 New Holland, my favorite base tractor. I don't know why. I just like it. It's square, and I'm thoroughly happy with it all the time. So I use it as a yard tractor. Now, this thing's kind of slow. It only goes about 25. But we've got our vehicle modification station, or whatever you want to call it. Our own little silo put in. All this was placed by me. So we've left some stuff open for like grass, or I'm thinking right here I want to put like some sunflowers or something in this area. So we might plow that up with a little one and kind of go with it. Now I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, but the Massey is a 7347. Yes, got it. So just 25-foot header, and the one for maize. And this is our plow. The Southward, I think it's like 14 meters wide or something like that. But yeah, that's going to be our main plow, because some of the fields here are pretty big. We're going to get some smaller equipment and some bigger stuff, and just continue to work more and more and more. These are our only income right now, is the two greenhouses. I thought they looked nice, so I wanted them. We've got all the work lights and everything for whenever we're too late. Our giant cultivator, and our pick-em-up trailer, and a fast track at 300 horse. Sprayer, just basic stuff. I wanted to get some nifty things and some bigger things than I'm normally using. But, because I really like the smaller equipment, but some of the bigger stuff is fun. And this our seed refill point, a couple storage racks. And this is the tractor we're going to be using today. Schulfer? I think it's like a Profit something. How do you say it? Profit track. 500 horsepower. It's got all-wheel steering and all that fun stuff. And it looks like a Meteor V12. Is it the Meteor or the Rolls-Royce? Either way, it's cool. It says man on the valve cover, so I don't know. It could be something else, but it looks like that. Our cutter for some grass, New Holland, to match our tractor. I think it'll pull it. It only requires like 110 horse, so it should. And our seeder. So, what are we going to do first? Well, let's take a look at our map. Okay, so here's 23, and the bad thing is I couldn't make them not planted. So even though I sold all the other fields back to everything else that we were going on. Sorry, my brake pedal is apparently attached to my... Let's zoom in. So we're actually going to cut this up and plant corn, because the mod for the bees, something about requires corn. I think it's that. Or is it a sawmill? Wooden wood chips. One of these things does, I think. I can't remember. There was something we needed it for. But that's actually what we're going to be planting today. So let's park the Opal up, Pell. And we'll get on our big guy here and get him going. Now I've placed a bunch of things around the map, like the bee things are already set up. I've made areas for them. I've made areas for the chip mill, you know, things like that. So we'll go view them here in a minute. We're gonna get our worker started on the field. Now I didn't put doubles or triples on this, so hopefully it should work out. And I know it seems kind of dumb tearing up a field to do a field, but I want to do it the right way. I want to do my own thing. So that is what we're going to do. Oh, I forgot how slow this thing is in reverse. Yeah, I kind of like this. The gauge reminds me of a John Deere gauge. The one for the center, to let you know how fast you're going in all your gears. We're using manual attach, by the way. There we go. Oh, turn. I forgot, it doesn't turn very well. Am I using it wrong? It looks like it would turn in the middle. Could just be me being dumb. So we're going to get this thing started going from the left to the right. Should be our main focus. That way we're not climbing uphill all the time. Like I say, we're going to get this started on our worker. Hopefully they take. If they don't, then, well, we're going to have a bad time. Oh, now it wants to turn. I've made a mess of this. I'm giving it all it's got. Now this plow requires like 400 and some odd horsepower. So I'm in the wrong area here. We're not going to use GPS. So, God bless America. I'll come back and clean it up. It'll be okay. So let's get worker started. Let them go to town. All the fields are pretty square, so... But we have other things that we have to do. We have to get started. Our overhead's about $3 grand a day. Give or take. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our map again. And is anything fertilized? No. So we're going to take the fast track and the fertilizer and head over to the 21 and 22. So yeah, 21 and 22, no big deal. Should be able to knock them out pretty quick with this. If I can line up a tractor today. So we're playing with a bunch of realism mods. I've got the more realistic game engine, the manual attach. Yeah, don't forget that. What else do we have? Better steering response, better mud. Or not mud, but the other one. Dirt. Better dirt for the tires. And a few other things. I can't remember what all I have. But yeah, oh, I know what I need to do. I have the roller, so I'm gonna make that more good. More better. Instead of not driving on my gravel. So this is one of the sawmills. We have the racks for the logs, so we can bring them here and put them in, wait for good prices instead of just chipping them down. And another giant hole. Might be good for something. I just don't know what yet. So where are we going? Field entrance is up here a block, and I'm on the wrong side of the road. Good thing there are no cars coming. I also don't have any fertilizer. I thought I bought some with it. Good thing we're in a fast track. Now the way this series will run is I'm getting ready to turn it up here. Is we're going to go at 1 day increments at 15 times speed. So we'll work till about 8, 9 o'clock. Call it a day. If we get it done, we get it done. If we don't, oh well. We don't own animals yet. We will own a lot of animals. We have the room. We have the equipment. Now if you notice, I started out with $100,000. That doesn't mean that we just get to do whatever we want with 100 grand. Because there are different directions that we could go. So I want to make sure that we have enough money to actually go these directions. Oh, Drifto tractor. Alright. Now, my farming is not the best. So, we will see just how good I remember how to play the game. I think I can do fertilizer on those 2 fields and it'll be alright. But we want to make as much money as we can. I mean, you always want to make as much money as you can, so... we will do our best. Okay, so this is us for 21 and 22. Okay, yes, they have already been planted. So let's unfold. No, this won't take very long with this. And yes, I'm going with the grain, away from the grain, however you want to say it. Apparently my dead zone is set up incorrectly because I'm counting a lot. I know this tractor is big enough to spray. So I don't know what the deal is there. Alright, so we're about done with this field. So that takes care of 21 and 22. Hopefully 23 is going well. And I think what we're going to do next, after we put this away, is go buy some sheep. So for that, we're going to need the Unimog, and we're going to have to buy a trailer, and then go get the sheep, and then transport them. So we're not going to get a really big trailer. I don't know how many sheep we're actually going to get today, but I know I want some. So we're going to go get some. Alright, so while we're on the way, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do today. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. We've been very, very productive. We'll try not to drive in the field. So we've got some stuff done. We've been productive. We'll do more later in the day. I'll stop and check up on our worker in field 23. So I will see you when I get there. Alrighty, so we're back in our Unimog, and we're heading over to 23. parked up the fast track. It didn't get too dirty, so we don't need to wash it yet. That'll be another thing we have to buy as a pressure washer, because our Unimog is looking kind of mucky. Now this is high spec. It's 210 horse and has all the bells and whistles, including a beacon. That apparently doesn't want to work. Oh, there it is. It would help if I hit the right button, the right switch. Well, they haven't stopped. That is a very big field, though, so I'm not even like a little bit mad. Hopefully it doesn't need fuel. We'll do the headlands last. Let's see how much fuel's left in this thing. Oh, perfect. More than enough. Okay, so now we just need to buy our small trailer and we'll go get some sheep. And jump that. Oh, oh no, come on. No rally today. Alright. So here we are. Been spending a lot of time at the shop today, but we need an animal trailer, the little one. 24 grand. And we're not going to try to lease anything. That's the plan anyway. That front end almost looks like a Range Rover. There we go. Joskin. Ready, Max. Good, are all closed up. And off we go. Oh my, very rough. We won't bring the sheep through here. We'll not bring them through this wonderful drive. I don't do those sawmills down here. It's like you gotta go this way and then follow the signs and you get through here somehow. Livestock market, yeah. What's on the back side of the field? Okay. I'm okay with this. Hello, I'd like to queue for sheep. I keep reaching for the gas pedal when I'm going in reverse. Oh, these mirrors suck. Hopefully we don't hit anything. Alright. So, we want to buy sheep. As many as we can. 10. So, $5,000. That's not bad. I'm good with that. Well, they look very happy. Oh, I can buy hay here too. That's good. Oh, look, the baby cows. I like baby cows. They're always cute. Open. Okay, so this is the way we're supposed to go through the tunnel. Only the Brits would build a tunnel to a single business instead of either going over the hill or blowing through the hill. Oh, we are going way too fast. Hang on, sheep. Hey. I've never been here, so we are going on an adventure. Sorry, sir, for trespassing on your property. Ah, looks like we go through here. Take better care of your ground. Very muddy. Don't like the mud. Plenty of grass. Nice little area for some sheep. There we go. Lifting sheep. Oh, they look very happy. They don't have any food. Or water. Okay. That sounds like a job for our wonderful Opal. Okay, so here we are. We're going to go ahead and hop in the Opal, but it is lunchtime for us here on the farm. We've missed our lunch by about 2 hours already. So let's, yeah, we're going to just eat in the truck today. Sounds like a plan. So I will see you here in about 1 hour. We're back from lunch. Always take your worker to lunch. It pays off. They do better. I'm telling you. They do better. Sit with them. Just take them out. They're doing a good job. So, no, we're okay with that. Now, we need to get a water tank. I think I can do both with this truck, honestly. Now, this is not the fastest truck, so I will see you when we get to the store. Yeah, we're going to the store again. Huh. Well, we won't be doing this with the flatbed. It doesn't have a hitch. Alright, so if this works, maybe this worked out for the better. I needed to get a bucket for the New Holland anyway. We do have Follow Me installed, so we'll be able to take it back. I'm just hoping that we can do this. Oh, come on. Oh no. Now, if this doesn't work, I might get mad and sell the Opal. Because it is big enough, and this is only like 700 liters. I'm on the ground. Duh. Oh, it's useful after all. It doesn't like it though, does it? Oh my god, it dropped it. Well, I wonder where it is. I think I found it. Yep. There we go. Not the best place for it. You can tell Mr. Steve there out in the field. It's time to go home. Yeah, there are no straps in this truck. I hit L, thinking it was going to fasten all the straps. Alright, 9:30 at night. Tell this guy to go home and get some rest. I'll just leave the tractor out in the field. Alright. That's done for this evening. Ooh. Ooh. Piece of gold. Oh yeah. Get this parked up and it will be done for the day. We'll hit it early. We'll get Steve going back up in the big tractor, get it done. And get our sheep taken care of. Start working on our bees. Alrighty, everyone. So, have a good night.